morning, everyone, and welcome to your first assembly this year for the first and second of April. And I know you're all sitting in your tutor rooms with Don Manuel, Senor Paloma, Senor Rocío, and Senor Paula. So I hope that you have had a lovely morning so far. And I'm just going to speak to you today about the assembly structure. So, our assemblies this year, we're going to start with talking about our values, our school values. We're also going to be celebrating achievement and school campaigns, as well as special days. And when you're in your classrooms with your form tutors, we would like you to listen carefully, we would like you to applaud appropriately, and we would like you to participate willingly. So what does this actually mean? Well, at the moment, you're probably sitting there with your headphones in and listening carefully to the assembly as I'm talking. But at the same time, when we are receiving our certificates, we should be applauding our friends in our classrooms. And as assemblies progress through the year, we will want you to also participate. But who am I? You've probably seen me walking around in the morning with Mr. Randall, and I'm the Pupils Director, Miss Smith. And in these photographs, you will see that there's a picture of my mother and my father who met in London in the 1950s. My mother came from Galicia, and my father came from India, and they met in London. And they had two children. There's a photograph of me and a photograph of my brother Mark, who lived in Spain for several years. I also have two children. These are photographs of them when they were little. Stefan on the left and Leah on the right. Stefan and Leah are now a lot older. Stefan is 18 now and Leah is 23. Stefan's nearly 19, there's only 4 years between them. And Stefan's at university studying motorsport engineering, and Leah has just graduated with a degree in Russian and Spanish. I'm over here with my partner called Steve, and you will see that these are photographs of our hometown, which is London. On the left you will see the Mall, which is where the Queen of England lives. And this is a special day where they close all the roads in London for people to ride on their bicycles. And it's great because you can see all the monuments in London without any cars whatsoever. And on the right, you will see behind the London Eye, and it lights up in lots of different colours. I also have two stepdaughters, and one of my stepdaughters also has just recently had a son. So this is my whole family when they were a lot younger, and probably a lot younger as well. So we're going to start off our school assembly talking about values. And this is very much part of what we do here at the English Centre. And this month, the values that we're going to talk about are generosity and kindness. So you know that these two very much go hand in hand. If you're generous, you're being kind. If you share with others, you're being kind. It's not just about sharing things with others, but also sharing your time. I think this is really, really important. But why be kind? Let's have a quick look at this video and see what we can figure out from this. There are no words here in this video, but after this assembly, I'd really like you to talk with your tutors about what you thought this video was trying to tell us. Sorry that the sound didn't work, but by being kind and generous, you can be the change that you want to see in the world. You can make the world more colourful than it actually is. So some of the ideas that you saw in that video, I'd love you to discuss after this assembly. We also use the assembly for a celebration of achievements. And we, in primary, 1st to 4th of April, have our learning behaviour characters. So the 2nd of April, you might remember this from last year. 1st of April, this is new to you. So we have our Wise Owl certificate, our Sensible Squirrel certificate, our Tough Tortoise certificate, and our Team Ant certificate. And they go hand in hand with the 5 R's, which are resilience, resourcefulness, reflection, reciprocity, and respect. And those who are in the lead are St. David. So well done, St. David. So I want you to, even though you're only in first and second of EPOC, to support all your house captains and their events, because they will make communication to you, they'll get a communication to you and ask you to support them in their events. And to use your house channels appropriately, and make sure that you don't say anything inappropriate, because Mr. Daw reads every single comment. Okay, so I just wanted you to keep calm and enjoy your life and enjoy your weekend, and I hope that you've enjoyed this assembly, and can talk about a little bit about kindness and generosity, and what you thought of the video and what you thought the message was after this assembly.